Hello everybody, this is Mr. Mulvihill here. So today's video is going to help you submit those questions for assignment 3. Seeing a lot of difficulties doing these, so this sloth right here is very happy because he's got a good way for us to do these questions, and it really involves this formula here. The percent times the original amount equals the new amount. So let's take a look at number 1, 2, 3, and 4 here, and after that I hope you guys can have a better chance doing the assignment. So number 1, it says, after a 20% discount, a waffle maker has a new sale price of $24. What was the original cost of the original waffle maker? So it was on sale for 20%, and now it costs $24, and we're trying to figure out what must it have cost before the 20% discount. So what we can do is, the big idea is we have to plug in numbers into this equation here. This is the big equation that we want to be plugging in numbers to. And the only thing that we have to ask ourselves is, what numbers do we plug in and where? So let's find the percent here. It says there's a 20% discount. So from last week, we found the new way of doing this, which is going to help us. So a 20% discount means 100% minus 20%, which is 80%. 80% as a decimal is 0.8. That's what we're going to pay. That's what the waffle maker represents. The $24 is 80% of the original. So we got our percent. So we might as well put that in for our equation in red here. So just going through this, the original amount equals the new amount. Alright, so we found out that the percent is going to be 0.8. We just figured that out. Now what about the new amount? If we look at the question, it says a waffle maker has a new sale price of 24. So I'm going to put that over here, equals 24. And then what goes in the middle is the original amount. Now, do we know what the original amount is? Of course not. We're trying to figure that out. So if we don't know what it is, we're going to make that x. And now we have an equation to solve. So we just plugged in numbers into our equation, and now we have an equation to solve. So to solve this, you're going to do the opposite operation of times, which is divide. So if you divide both sides by 0.8, you should get x equals 30. So the original amount was $30. All right. So that's how you do these. This formula is huge. This formula is huge. So I'm going to take this formula and I'm going to bring it down here because I know we're going to have to do this for the next question too. So, Paul McCartney buys a guitar at Guitar Center for $92.88. which included the 8% tax. What was the original cost of the guitar before tax? So we're really looking for the original amount. $92.88 is the final amount. It's the new amount. So let's go through these same steps here. If there's an 8% tax, the tax is going to increase the price. So we're going to do 100% plus 8% equals 108%. And 108% written as a decimal is 1.08. So you're going to plug in 1.08 for our percent. Our new amount, the new amount is the amount after tax. That's, the guitar costs something, but the new amount is the new cost you have to pay after the tax. So that's going to be our $92.88. And then the green, the original amount, well, we're not sure because it's really asking us what was the original cost. So that's times x. And now that we have an equation, we can just solve it just like we would back in October. Right around Halloween. Divide by 1.08. Cross those out, you go to your calculator, like I'm doing for mine. I'm doing 92.88 divided by 1.08, and you should get 86. So x equals 86. So the answer is $86 was the cost of the guitar before tax. All right, 3 more here. Let's read this one again. I know that this formula is very important, so I'm going to copy and paste this, as you can do on your paper. Just grab that, and I'm going to bring it right down here. Okay, so a video game that originally cost $50 is now being sold at 35% off. What will the new sale price be? We know what it originally cost here. We're trying to find the new amount. So we're going to be plugging in different numbers. Again, though, we have it 35% off. So our new percent will be 100% minus, because it's off, 35% equals 65%. And 65% written as a decimal is 0.65. So that's going to go right here. Times the original amount. Now, lucky for us, we actually know what the original amount is. Oops. It originally cost $50, so we can just plug in 50 for there, and you're back to normal, just like last week. So you can do 0.65 times 50, and whatever you get, think, what is that going to represent? I'll give you a hint. I'm going for blue. It's going to represent the new amount, $32.50. And that's what we're looking for, the new sale price. All right. That one, we didn't have to go backwards there. That was just the old-fashioned way. But still, you can use that formula. All right, last one here. You guys can pause the video, try it, and then I'll show you the answers. All right, so this question here, the percent is 25% off, so 25% off will mean that it's really just 75%, which is 0.75. So we'll plug in 0.75 there. We're going to multiply it by the original amount, but we don't know what the original amount is. We only know what the new amount is. The new amount is $12. So we'll call the original amount x because we're not sure what it is. Then we'll divide by 0.75 to both sides. X equals 16. So before they were on sale for 25% off, they cost $16 at Macy's. Those nice cozy pair of slippers. All right, that's all I got today, guys. I hope that helped you submit the assignment. If you have any more questions, email me, and maybe we can do a Google Meet or something. Just let me know. All right, take care.